What's up? Is this working? Check, 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 check. Oh, I won't be able to hear myself. This is new for me. Okay. Feel like an Entertainment Tonight correspondent with this little special doohickey here. What's going on, Okayplayer? What's up? Thank you so much for having me. My name is Liza. I'm a Capricorn. I've got like 5 planets in Capricorn, apparently. That's insane. That means I'm literally Satan. I'm literally the devil. Watch the fuck out. Can I curse on this? Hell yeah. I can say nigger. Yeah! Hardy R all night. Hardy R, let's go. Woo. You guys, I am knocking on death's door right now. I gotta be honest, I am fighting for my life, got a lot going on. I may burst out into tears, and we're just gonna rock with it. We're gonna see what happens. That is true art. You know what I mean? I'm here for the art, and I'm here to scare the fuck out of everybody, okay? This is what we're doing. We're bringing the angry black woman back, okay? Got a lot of rage, ready to do a drive-by, ready to kill some people. Let's go! I don't have a therapist, if you can tell. It's so weird that I can't hear myself. That's crazy. That's usually you get the feedback immediately, but I got to get used to the studio vibes. I guess that's what's going on here for me now. Got to get used to it. I went to the Queen Latifah show one time, and it was like you couldn't hear. I think Roberto, what's the guy from The Fresh Prince who played Carlton? Roberto something. He was the guest, and it was my first time in like a daytime talk show environment like that, and I didn't realize you wouldn't be able to hear them. So I'm kind of having that like studio experience again where I can't hear myself. It's weird. So I'm ready to go. That's my time. Thank you so much. No. This is amazing. This is really beautiful. Excuse me. I love to see black folks winning, melanin people. We're not black, apparently. We're melanin. I'm trying to stop saying black because we're not literally the color black. We come in all different variations, and we're melanin beings. We're carbonated. It's very deep. I'm studying like ancient African spirituality and that kind of stuff. That's like my vibe right now. Carbonated, carbon beings, you know. The other ones are carbon-based. We are actually carbon. If you want to get into some Hotep shit. I'm going to stand up on that because I don't like the reaction that the word Hotep just got. What's going on in here? I have Dr. Umar's number. I'll call him right now. I don't give a fuck. I swear to God, I'll call Dr. Umar. I will call Dr. Umar right. I will give him your address because I know you have a white girlfriend. I know you dating a white woman. I know it. I know you have a white girlfriend. I will call Dr. Umar so fucking fast. I made a donation to the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. It is tax deductible. What? What'd you say? His girl's from where? Where is that? What's that? Umar? Oh, your girl. We're gonna have to talk about this. Is crowd work cool? Can I just like give you guys the, okay. I was honestly just going off vibes, but so confirmed you are dating a snow bunny?
No.
Where's Latvia?
That's in Europe, but I'm not dating it.
That's a spy. It is. That's what's going on. Why did you lie? Your grandmother's watching. Your grandmother can see you. Your grandmother literally can see you right now. Both of them, all of them. How long have y'all been together? You're not? Are y'all just like lying? Okay. Oh, okay. I don't know what to believe anymore, but that's kind of what the vibes in this world right now. All right. You do have an amazing beard, and I'll take your word for it since your beard is so incredible. That was like the first thing I saw when we met. Towards the end of 2024, I went up to you and I was like, that's the most incredible beard I've ever seen in my entire life. Do you do beard care? Sorry to just kind of give you a 50 Cent 21 Questions interview right here. Barbara Walters, Oprah vibe. You do like beard care, you go to the barber shop and they like Give you the oil treatment and everything like that. What do you do a cap when you're sleeping? Are you a beard capping? Is that what it's called? Wrap it up, braid it. Okay. Is your hair on your head also long? Okay. I'll move on. I don't want to make this weird, but I'm really into the beard, gotta say. Yeah, thank you guys so much for having me. Yeah, Compton and I know each other through the incredible Susie Analog. Shout out Never Normal Records. We like, yeah, I did. I tried to do stand-up at the Lot Radio with Never Normal, and it did not work. That's not a place that's conducive to live comedy, but I love the Lot Radio, and I'm so happy to be here. This is incredible. How long has this been happening in here? How long have y'all been this is like a reverse gentrification of this area. You're like taking it back. You're reclaiming your time. Yeah. I love this. I love to see it. Yeah. Taking it back. Do y'all know how long you've been reverse gentrifying? 2 years? Okay. Okay, cool. Hopefully you can renew the lease and keep that going. Let off some gunshots every now and then just to make sure you keep the rent, reasonable. Yeah, I am fighting for my life. I thought I was like getting sick. I never used to get sick. And I thought I was coming down with something, but I'm doing okay. I'm doing all the supplements. I'm doing all the Hotep stuff, the black seed oil, the sour sop, the elderberry, the sea moss. I've got all kinds of different flavors of sea moss. I even got the Dr. Sebi sea moss. It's like a mango flavor. Dr. Sebi has like a store in Los Angeles. I mean, he's no longer alive. I hope people know that. But someone is running the business, hopefully not white people. But yeah, I ordered some mango sea moss from Dr. Sebi, and I do all that stuff every day. Oil of oregano, all of it. It's great. And I think it helps. So we're here. We did it, Joe. And I did have a death in the family recently, which sucks. I've had so much. Anybody experiencing like mass death? Anybody have had like a lot of death in the family? Yeah. Mine started in like 2022. I had like a cousin that died, and it was really sudden. We didn't see it coming at all. And then some other deaths, it was like an older person, which, you're kind of able to prepare for. But yeah, it's been really terrible. My dog died. It's been so bad. I know, it's been so bad. I was like putting on weight, grieving. I was ordering Bed-Stuy fish fry every day, just eating good, crab cakes and shit. Fried shrimp. So I've been trying to fast. I've been fasting for Ramadan. Any Muslims in the house? Any Muslims in here? Sort of. That wasn't really. I think you're kind of in the same boat as me. You're not a real Muslim. Are you just kind of? Yeah. Yeah. I'm not a. What's going? Kind of Muslim, maybe. Who's fasting? You're fasting? Okay, beautiful. Yeah. I got into fasting in 2022. And it was kind of accidental, but I realized it was during when the Muslims also fast. I was like, oh, there must be something here. I guess this happened for a reason. And so I'm reading the Quran and trying to fast. I mean, I did just have a slice of pizza with you all, so the fast isn't going that well. But I try to like do a little bit here and there. But fasting is like really good for your body. No, I obviously haven't gone into any jokes, by the way. This is just because I don't have a therapist. So if y'all know anybody that takes Medicaid, Medicare, let me know. But yeah, I'm reading the Quran. I'm reading the Ethiopian Bible. Apparently it's like the oldest Bible you can find. And I'm reading the Kabbalah. I'm just trying to like combine all aspects of like, spirituality, religion. I'm just trying to see what's going on. I had a spiritual awakening in 2022. It was my Jesus year. I turned 33. And they say that like, if you're kind of a spiritual person, you can like experience that. And it happened to me. It was buck fucking wild. I lost friends. It was insane. I was like taking pain medicine for this injury I have. We'll get into that later. And I just did like a cleanse, cleanse my body and everything. So yeah, hopefully the jokes will come soon. You guys will be laughing soon, I promise. This is once again, I'm just kind of like, we're just vibing here. We're just channeling. I love the vibes in here. Any conspiracy theorists in here? Yeah? Huge? Really? What level are you? Are you like Antarctica? Are you flat earthing? Like, what's the vibes? Are people going to be able to hear it?
I think we're part of God's dream, and He's afraid to communicate with us.
Okay. Love the reaction. Thank you so much for sharing that. Do you care to elaborate, or you just want to leave it at that?
Yo, God is afraid to communicate with us because we've did a little bit too much. Like, Chet Hanks is a thing. Chet Hanks? Yeah. Like, there's a move. There was a plan for him. How? Word? Jamaicans? What?
White summer. I remember. Yeah.
Yo, what?
Yeah.
Dude.
He was speaking during the patois. I remember this. Yeah.
Like,
he's a problem in Los Angeles County.
but they also fuck with him.
What's that?
They also fuck with him.
Who's that? Kanye boy. What's going on here? What's that? Who's that? They fuck with him? Not actual melanated people. Okay. This is interesting. And you think you're like, because I'm conspiracy theorist like level 101. I just kind of got into it. Just got into the flat earth stuff. Just got into like, celebrity sacrifice. I would say like flat earth is kind of like, there's a big 9/11 conspiracy. There's big, are you into like the hits, the light work? Okay. All right. Yeah, I came out of quarantine a conspiracy theorist. I did not survive COVID. I came out of that batshit crazy. I lost friends. My friends were like, "What's wrong with you? What are you talking about?" Yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm studying astrology, and it's like you have your big three, like sun, moon, rising. If I had like a conspiracy theory birth chart, it would be like Alex Jones' sun, Candace Owens' moon, Kanye West rising. That's kind of like what's going on with me in terms of like my levels of insanity. So yeah, lost a few friends. And unfortunately riding with Ye till the wheels fall off. Some of the wheels have fallen off on the Kanye West and the Kanye West fandom. So yeah, we're kind of working with like 1 to 2 wheels at times, but I'm still here. I will be the last fan standing. Y'all are like a music crowd. I'm going to get into some of my music stuff that I never really get into. Most comedians are like, what's that? But like, what's Vultures? But like, we went to Vultures, Ye and Ty Dolla $ign and Playboi Carti, who they're now beefing apparently as of a few hours ago. They were at, wait, what are you surprised about? That they had an album? Really? Carti and Ye. And this is so recent. And I'm very like topical. I used to do social media for work and stuff. Sometimes this is kind of a hit or miss at comedy shows because people are like, what's going on? What is this? But yeah, I think Ye was on a Playboi Carti track, and then Playboi Carti's possibly Jewish executives told him to remove Ye, as we understand why that could have happened. And Ye is now calling him out. Playboi Carti did a really weird Instagram post where he tagged Kim Kardashian, and he was like, tell my niece North to send me the song, which everybody was like, yeah, that's kind of weird. And so Ye then said he tagged Iggy Azalea. Iggy Azalea recently, throwback. Does anybody need a refresher, by the way, of who Iggy Azalea is? That's kind of a throwback. That's kind of a 2012, 2010 era white Australian rapper. T.I. kind of co-signed her. T.I., that's a whole other conversation. That's a whole other therapy session. Iggy Azalea is like also now calling out, I don't know if she's on Universal Music Group, but she's also now calling out her record label. She's like, you guys owe me all this money. And, is it true that her record label owes her money, or is the information that I'm telling you true? Yeah, so Iggy Azalea is now calling out her record label. And so Ye, in response to Playboi Carti's post asking North for a track, tagged Iggy Azalea. Well, he didn't tag her, but he put Iggy Azalea, I tell Onyx, which is Iggy Azalea and Playboi Carti's kid they have together, send me the track in response. And Iggy Azalea responded. Basically the moral of the story is everyone's crashing out online right now. And I'm really happy to be in an environment where I can talk about that, where you guys will really facilitate the internet crash outs that's happening in the music industry right now. I feel very blessed to be here. So thank you so much. There's also another crash out that's happening. Now, this is kind of the crash out queen, Azealia Banks, who I love. I will die on the Azealia Banks was right hill. I don't care. I also went to see her at Terminal 5 on Halloween. In my defense, she had booked Cleotrapa. If you guys know, this is very Gen Z stuff. I'm looking directly at the Gen Z person in the room, expecting you to know who Cleotrapa is. Wait, what? And Azealia Banks look alike? Oh yeah, Cleotrapa kind of gives Azealia Banks' little sister in a different realm, universe, timeline. And so Cleotrapa at the time was going through drama with Ice Spice, who is like my favorite industry plant, personally. I think she's great. Also a Capricorn, very problematic, very demonic, very satanic, okay? We love to see it. We love a little devil worship on the side. Cleotrapa opened for Ice Spice on her, I think it was called the Y2K tour, and there was all this drama. She couldn't get any food on the rider, and they would go and like eat without her and all this crazy stuff. She had to carry her own luggage, and it sounded kind of like a, what do they call that? Like a brat? No Charlie XCX in here. I love Charlie XCX though, but the brat, I'm happy that's over. A stunt, what is it called? I can't think of it when they're like trying to publicly embarrass a celebrity. Publicity stunt, there's another term, like a humiliation ritual. I think it was giving humiliation ritual, and they were kind of trying to like humble her and be like, you should be grateful to be on this tour, whatever. So anyway, Cleotrapa had this like 5-part TikTok series where she was explaining everything that she went through on the Ice Spice Y2K tour, and Azealia Banks was like, that's why Cleotrapa's gonna open for me at Terminal 5, and she's gonna have whatever she wants on her rider. And I was like, yes, I can get into some drama like this. I was like, I am absolutely down for this. I bought tickets, which was a really weird process. And Terminal 5 is a venue that I have fought for my life at. I don't know if anybody's ever been there. I literally lost pants one time at Terminal 5, which is like, it just got so rowdy in the general admission area. My pants literally just slid off of my body. I had to like go home on the train with like my friends jacking around. Once again, reminder, don't have a therapist. I do not have a therapist. Just want to put that out there. If anybody knows a good one, preferably black, preferably female. But yeah, so we had to go to Terminal 5, but it was great. Azealia was amazing. We had a fun time. She looked amazing, and it was so fun hearing the songs. But she dropped Cleotrapa as the opener. So people were like, oh, she was kind of like just using the Ice Spice drama for like publicity, blah, blah, blah. And it is very funny. I thought it was very brilliant. I thought it was amazing. I wasn't mad. I was not mad at it. I was like, you know what? I bought the tickets for Cleotrapa, but brilliant marketing scheme. I love to see it. We love a little scam. You know what I mean? We love a melanin scam. So we were in there. We had so much fun. And anyway, Azealia Banks also crashing out. We love a crash out queen. Both Geminis. Ye and Azealia, both genius, dark-skinned, melanin Geminis in the music industry. We absolutely love to see it. So Azealia Banks was getting on J.K. Rowling, the famous writer of Harry Potter, about being transphobic. I think that's her biggest like claim to fame. She's been transphobic for whatever reason. She just randomly decided that was her battle. She was like, you know what? Fuck trans people. That's just, I'm a die on this hill. Fuck them niggas. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like JK was like, this is my thing. And whatever, okay. And so Azealia, for some reason, like retweeted something, and her Twitter is pretty fun. She had some funny stuff to say about Kendrick Lamar. She was talking about how she didn't know how short Kendrick Lamar was in real life at one time. I don't know if y'all saw this. She's got some good stuff. I really want to open like an Azealia Banks museum, like an Azealia Banks archive, where you can just go and each piece is like your favorite Azealia Banks moment. So she called out J.K. Rowling and was like, oh, maybe her husband who used to abuse her hooked up with a trans woman. I am paraphrasing so hard. But she was like, oh, maybe her husband hooked up with a trans person, blah, blah, blah. I'm paraphrasing. J.K. Rowling responds. And I was like, didn't see that coming. Is J.K. Rowling following Azealia Banks? Like, how does this come across your timeline? You're like a white woman in like Scotland or some shit. Like, how did you even, you know what I mean, see this? And J.K. Rowling was like, yeah, it's public knowledge that my husband was beating me, and like, I hope you felt better after this, or something along those lines, you know? And I was just like, what timeline are we on that is like J.K. Rowling, the creator of the Harry Potter franchise, is responding to Azealia Banks? And so that's what's happening in real time. I was like having a hard time not keeping my phone up here. Ye is crashing out as we speak. He is tweeting right now about Kendrick Lamar, about all sorts of things, Drake. And, you know, I just love like just a performance art, just crash out in real time. I think there's something really special about that. It would be like if Michael Jackson had like a Twitter account, you know, like it's just so, y'all are an incredible crowd. I love this vibe. I have lost friends for saying that Michael Jackson was innocent. I just want to put that out there. I am a part of the hashtag MJ innocent fandom, and I lost approximately 2 to 3 white women friends for that. That's fine. Good. Yeah. Very problematic over here. I just want to put that disclaimer out there. I try to lead with the problematic stuff up top just so you guys know what you're getting into here. It's going to give insanity. It's going to give undiagnosed mental health issues. It's going to give, you should probably be medicated, that kind of vibe. You know, I'm watching InfoWars, watching Alex Jones. Is that you? Do you relate? Is that kind of what you get into? Do you have a favorite conspiracy theory? Do you have like what do you get into? My favorite is like Middle Earth. So I just got into like Lord of the Rings. Is anybody into that? I'm like I'm very late to like mainstream things. And I just got into like The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. And I'm like, oh, this is connected to like Antarctica and like Middle Earth, and like how they're like, oh, the ancient beings went underground into the center of the earth to like live. That's kind of one that I'm into. Like, do you have like a favorite conspiracy theory? If you don't, it's chill. I just kind of like, oh, do you have one? Okay, amazing. I don't know if the mic is gonna come back there. What's yours? Okay. White people are reptiles. So are you into the reptilian? Are you into the reptilian thing? Kind of. But you said is reptilian and reptiles interchangeable for you? Okay. Yeah. Do you know what, if I say the word Yakub, do you know what that means? Okay. It does sound like Jacob. Yeah, I think that's the Hebrew, whatever, spelling of it. White people are reptiles. Yeah. I'll just go ahead and tell you guys the truth. The truth is that ancient Africans are the aliens. Apparently, that's what they say. I'll say allegedly, like the YouTubers. Allegedly. The ancient Africans are the ones that are the aliens. And then white people were created by an ancient alien, genetically modified. And that's where the whole, is it chimpanzee or monkey DNA comes in? The whole gene splicing, yeah. Is what they say. I feel like, what's the YouTuber that got sued by Cardi B's name? Tasha K. I feel like Tasha K. I'm like, allegedly. I don't know if the aliens were actually stripping. I don't know what's happening there. Let's get into some material, shall we? Is anyone timing me? Does anybody know what's happening with, like, what's the vibe? Right on time? What does that mean, though? Like, how much time have I done so far? Oh, okay. No one's timing. We're just rocking. This is my therapy. Let's go. Rest in peace, Angie Stone. I had my last show was the day Angie Stone died. Was the day that car accident happened, March 1st. It was just really weird, and there's like all these weird stories around it. Are y'all Angie Stone fans? It kind of, you know, yeah. Girlfriends is my mom's favorite show of all time. It is so crazy. She loves that show so much. Well, she's a Diana Ross fan, and then obviously I guess she follows her kids and Tracy and stuff. Girl, Yeah, that's Angie Stone. Dude, fuck Friends so fucking hard. I'm so glad you said that. Listen, did you fucking know Friends is a ripoff of Living Single? Did you know that shit? Did you know? No, Queen Latifah is on some like white Jimmy's late night talk show telling the story about how the executives were like, we want to make a Living Single. We want to make a show like Living Single. And then Friends comes along. It's literally the same concept. It's like a group, Overton and like his roommate are living upstairs. It's the same show, just with white people. Yeah. Friends is the white Living Single. Friends is Living Single gentrified. Wow. It's a conspiracy theory. On the conspiracy theory, like Twitter accounts, they're like, stop calling them conspiracy theories and start calling them conspiracy spoilers or something. It's like they're spoiler alerts. Yeah. A lot of them turn out to be true. A lot of the COVID ones turn out to be true. Apparently some of the 9/11 ones are true. I personally like to believe the Middle Earth ones are true after getting into Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. I'm like, I don't think a white man like J.R.R. Tolkien, is that his name? J.R.R. Tolkien? No shade to him. I just don't believe that like a white man is that creative do you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. You mean to tell me white people that are just like continuously bombing each other and killing each other and causing like famines and genocides are creative enough to create like an entire universe like Lord of the Rings? I just don't believe it. I'm like, that's actually happening somewhere. That's taking place. That's a real story that he heard. And he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just make this. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel about like Harry Potter and all that shit. I just don't think anybody, like a human, is creative enough to come up with that. I'm like, this is happening somewhere. You just heard about it. We're like, oh yeah, that's good. What was his name? Like, yeah. So yeah, I'm into Middle Earth and stuff like that. I like The Hobbit better than Lord of the Rings, which I feel like is kind of a hot take because I feel like Lord of the Rings is like the more popular one. I just love those hobbits. They're very wise and seasoned. They're good at battling. The dwarves. I like the dwarves. The dwarves. Dwarves, yeah. The dwarves are what Bilbo is, and the hobbits, Bilbo's a hobbit, and the dwarves are the ones that are coming to, yeah. I like the dwarves. The hobbits are a little annoying to me. I like the dwarves. And I made this TikTok when I first got into it, because I just got into this genuinely like at the end of last year. And I was like, I can't help but think about the Palestinians whenever I watch The Hobbit, because the dwarves are like, we got to reclaim our homeland. It was taken from us by the Jewish dragon Snog. And I'm just like, oh my God, this is... And I got so much hate on TikTok. People were like, this is not about Palestine. I was like, well, that's just how I see it. I'm sorry. I'm just relating it to like current events. I'm sorry if that's how I feel. But I think Smaug might be Jewish. He loves gold and stuff. He's like hoarding it. He's kind of down in that like dungeon underground. I don't know. Let's move on. I'm on my third TikTok account because of shit like that. I'm like banned on every social media platform. Yeah, pro tip, don't ever like link your social media accounts, by the way, if you're like a truther like me, if you like talking about shit like this. Like you know how you can like connect your, like link your Instagram to your Facebook or something? My Instagram account suspended, and they also did like a fucking RICO sweep on my social media. They took my Facebook. They did. It was a RICO sweep on my social media. They took my Facebook and my WhatsApp account. I didn't even know WhatsApp was a Meta-owned company. I was just like, oh. So, yeah, pro tip, don't ever link your social media if you want to post any kind of truth or anything. That was a really pleasant surprise. What else is going on, you guys? The world is like, do you guys think the world is like ending or no? What do y'all think about like the apocalypse vibes that's happening? All the floods and like, you know, all the storms and everything that's been... We got through crack. So you're optimistic about it. We didn't. No, we didn't. You're absolutely right. It's a simulation. Oh, you are a conspiracy theorist. Yeah, you're tapped in. You know that this shit is like a hologram or whatever. Yeah. Really? Same. You're not a Pisces, are you? What's your zodiac sign? Great, Earth sign. We love it. We love the Earth energy. What's yours? Virgo, another Earth sign. Okay, I usually try to guess. Earth angels. Oh, I love that. I usually try to guess people's zodiac signs now that I'm learning astrology. Oh, you guys got a little. Oh, that's so cute. Me too. Yeah. Are you January or December? Okay, cool. January what? Wow, nice. Okay, I'm 5 days later on the 10th. Amazing. That's so beautiful. We got it. What did you do anything for your birthday? Do you celebrate your birthday? Because I don't care about my birthday. You care? Do you have like big parties? Do you invite your friends and like go out and stuff? Oh, interesting. Do you know the rest of your, have you ever had anybody look at your birth chart and stuff? Do you know your moon sign or rising, by the way? Yeah. You like the granola bitches. You like the hotep baddies. I see what's going on there. I see exactly what's happening with you. Yeah, they are. The hotep baddies. When was your last relationship? Oh, you're dating somebody now. Ooh, tell me everything. How's it going? Wait, what's her sign? Oh, that's actually a good pairing, Capricorn Leo. That's a good match. What's the app? Oh, okay. I haven't heard of that one. Okay, nice. It's very new to me. I just got into it. It's really fun. Like I feel like astrology is kind of sports for girls. I feel like it's like, do you know what I mean? There's like, yeah, there's like teams. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, there's like, I'm on the earth sign team. There's the air team, So that's just like, you root for your team. You're like, oh, my team's winning. Yeah, I just feel like astrology is sports. I kind of get why men are into sports now that I'm studying astrology. Like, I get it. I get the kind of like pointless rooting for like someone with a ball or something. The moon, it's like wherever the moon is in the sky. It's like, yeah, okay. I understand this. That makes sense. Yeah, I have 5 planets in Capricorn, as I mentioned, which literally Capricorn, you guys ever had like a tarot reading or seen like a deck of tarot cards? Each zodiac sign is like represented by a tarot card, and the Capricorn sign is literally the devil tarot card. We're literally literally Capricorn is literally the devil. So that was cool to find out. But yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Got to definitely keep that in check. And I just have like the most problematic birth chart. My big 3 is like, I've been told it's like cult leader vibes. I have a Capricorn sun, I have a Pisces moon, and I have a Gemini rising. And then my Venus is also in Capricorn. So yeah, I'm just an all around monster. Yeah, absolutely. So that was great to realize. Yeah. You're like, I'm never going to talk to you again. Yeah. Thank you so much. Do you guys want to hear a crazy story? Okay. I'm going to tell you guys a crazy story. 11 years ago, I was waiting for the train and I fainted. You're already laughing. You're already laughing, and you're going to be so mad that you're laughing at this. When I tell you why, you're going to be like, oh shit, I shouldn't have. But listen, this is, once again, this is because I don't have a therapist, so I feel like this is just some information that people need. This is going to be a crazy story. Seriously, brace yourself. The laughs are coming to a screeching halt right here. It's fucked up. Yeah, it's going to be, this is going to be the most fucked up thing you have heard. Definitely this week, definitely this month, definitely this year, maybe in your entire life. This will be kind of really, really dark. I don't even know if I should get into it. What, or more than Orange Man, is that Trump? Absolutely. Yeah. I'm like, I don't even know if I should go here, but I brought it up, so it's kind of too late. Gotta do it. Gotta go in. 11 years ago, we're just getting, this is Oprah vibes. I shouldn't have brought this up. 11 years ago, I was waiting for the train. It was my first blizzard in New York City. Was anybody here in like 2014, by the way? This blizzard came out of nowhere like that February. That blizzard literally almost killed me. I was waiting for the train. I fainted while I was waiting for the train. I fell into the train tracks and I got hit by a fucking subway train in 2014. This is a true story. I swear to God, I'm not lying. Yeah, I did. I didn't want to, but everybody was like, you need to do this because the city has money set aside, and like, they'll probably just settle, like, you should do this. Like, people come. At the time, I was just like, so fucking happy to be alive. Like, you're not in that frame of mind. You're just like, oh my God, am I dead? You're kind of in this weird, like, purgatory place for a while where you're just like, did this happen to me? Like, it's like, I remember waiting for the train. I remember hearing the train come in and be like, oh, the train's here. Let me get up and walk to it. Blacked out. Woke up in the train tracks and I can see like the train car like above me. And I was just like, oh no, like, is this really happening? Do you guys want to see like my battle scar? Do you want to see? It's like, I offer to show it because I know that it's such a crazy fucking story that people are like, is this for real? Like, if you're squeamish, just genuinely like, I don't want to freak anybody out, but this is like a real thing that genuinely happened to me. This is so insane. It's like, I have like a degloving injury. I still have like a wound here, but I've had like a ton of plastic surgery and like reconstructive plastic surgery, obviously. But this is called a degloving injury. Like, and it has that term for a reason. Like, it's ideally if you're wearing a glove and you just kind of take the glove off. That is essentially what happened. The train just kind of like ripped all the skin and tissue off my leg. And like, I don't know what happened. I wasn't awake for the initial impact. So like, I'm assuming the train stopped, obviously, because I'm still alive. But like, I think it kind of like pushed me or dragged me. Somehow I ended up with this like insane injury. And it's so fucking crazy, y'all. This is like the craziest thing that's ever happened. It's like New Yorkers' number one fear is getting hit by like the train. Yeah, like, you guys know, like, you're New Yorkers, like, the platform is like busy. People get pushed in, people fall. No, you're like, no, take it away. You're like, no. You're like, no. Yeah, you were like, you were like, show us, Jerry. You didn't believe me. I told you were going to regret laughing. You were the first one laughing. You were like, oh, listen. That's my fucking party trick. I pull that shit out. I clear bitches out. I clear the whole fucking room. People are like, whoa. But yeah, it's so crazy, y'all. That is like insane. And that happened to me 11 years ago. That was 2014. Like I said, just fucking waiting for the train. It was my first blizzard. Fucking fainted. Just got the wind knocked out of me, slipped and fell in the fucking train tracks as the train was coming in. Dude, I can't say that on camera, dude. Can I put like numbers like down here? Yeah, let's like toss up some cue cards in the air. No. I'll say this. It took 10 years to get the settlement. Yeah. Just got it in 2023. Yeah. I was like giving up. I was like, oh, this isn't going to happen. Like, whatever. They don't have any money. Like, it's And it was, so right before this happened, this was February 2014. November 2013, I had an audition for Saturday Night Live. My first time doing stand-up was July 2013. So I was like new in the game, just getting started, you know, got a lot of attention when I first started. And so when this happened, the headline was like, SNL hopeful gets hit by subway train. Like that was kind of the like tagline. And it was everywhere. It was in the New York Post. It was in New York Times. It was a Daily Mail. I mean, it was everywhere. You name it. Gawker, Gothamist, all of these like, you know, not Gawker, right? R.I.P. It's so nice to be in an environment where people are familiar with Gawker, the term Gawker. R.I.P. Pour one out for them. But yeah, it became this really infamous like comedy story because I had that SNL audition like right before. And there was this really shitty rumor that got started that I was like texting, and they kind of turned it into this like millennial, like generational issue. They were like, oh, texting comedian gets hit by train, you know, that I was like distracted. Yeah, it was crazy. And so I was like, oh, this is not going to happen. You know, that it's like, it was just, it became bigger than me. You know, it was just so massive and just really weird to be in this body. You know, I don't know, like, I can't even remember this joke I used to do, but it was about relating to trans people. I was like, I think I know how trans people feel because I have this body that I'm just like, it's like, I'm always like, I kind of get like why men like to show people their dick. It's like, that's kind of how I am with showing people my leg. I'm like, you want to see it? Like nobody's ever asking to see it, but I just whip it out anyway. You know what I mean? Like, it's coming out, you know, you're not asking for it, but you gonna see it even if you don't want to. You know, I'm like, here we go. It's my little party trick. Yes, please. I love fucked up questions. Oh yeah, I've had people take selfies with it. Yeah. And oh yeah, people take selfies with it. People ask if they can touch it. It's like it has like healing powers. Yeah.
Has anybody dated you just because of the leg?
Amazing question. Are you trying to be the first? No, I'm kidding. You guys, I'm Liza. Y'all have been incredible. Thank you so much. Thank you, Okayplayer. Shout out Compton. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Have a cool day.